Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. In this video today, I'm going to talk about a Thrunite flashlight. And no, it's not going to be the Archer Mini that you're seeing here. This light was very popular. It did great things. But today we're going to be talking about the upgrade, which is the Archer Pro. This is a much more powerful light. It comes with a USB-C charging cable, comes with an owner's manual, and here is a look at the light itself. So as you can see, this is a well-built little light. It's got the tail cap switch there, and they've changed from the Mini from a TIR optic lens on the Mini to a glass lens on the Archer Pro. So very cool. Inside you're looking at the Cree XP L2.1 LED, and you can see like a little eggshell type pattern there. The dimensions of this light is 96 millimeters long by 21 millimeters in diameter, and it's not much heavier than the Archer Mini. This one comes in at 65.5 grams. It runs on a rechargeable 14500 lithium-ion battery that operates at 1000 milliamp hour. And the same thing, just like the Mini, to charge it, you just unthread the head here, and you can see that it will expose that USB-C charging port. Now when you charge this, you plug in that USB-C, which I've already done off camera. It'll turn red telling you it's charging, and then blue when charging is complete. When you close this charging port, it'll go over this O-ring and it'll create the IPX8 waterproof standard down to 2 meters. And as you can see, we've got a dual direction pocket clip, and this light is extremely easy to use. It does have a lockout mode, and like I mentioned, it is a tempered glass lens. So this light has many modes of operation. If we look at the Archer Mini, for example, we have low, we have high, and we have strobe, and that's pretty much it. On this one, we have firefly. So you long press and you get that firefly mode. That's 0.41 lumens, and this will last 15 days. That's fantastic. Single press turns the light off. Another single press turns the light back on. And as you can see here, it's memorized to low. This is 13 lumens, and on this setting, it'll last 37 hours. That's 1.54 days. Now the cool thing about this light is it is a ramping light. So it's got infinite possibilities between low and high. So all you do is cycle through, is you just push and hold, and you'll see when it gets to the top of the spectrum, it will flash. And then if you keep holding, it'll come down to the bottom of the spectrum and flash. So anywhere within there that you stop, if you was to turn the light off and turn it back on, it's going to memorize that setting. It also has a quick access to turbo, but before we get there, let's ramp on up to high real quick. So we already talked about low being 13 lumens. Now we're looking at high. This is 478 lumens. That'll last for 1 minute, and then it drops down to 208 lumens for an additional 150 minutes. That's 2.5 hours after step down. Now, if you double press 1, 2, you'll get to 1022 lumens turbo mode. That'll last for 1.5 minutes. Then it drops down to 191 lumens for 145 minutes, or 2.41 hours. Now on this turbo setting, you get 4,500 candela and 134 meters of throw. This is impact resistant down to 1.5 meters. And again, IPX8 down to 2 meters And this light does have a strobe, so if we triple press 1, 2, 3, you'll see that we get that strobe function. This is 92 lumens, 260 minutes of runtime. That's 4.33 hours of runtime. So it's a pretty big upgrade compared to the Archer Mini. Now the Archer Mini is still fantastic. The price point currently at the time of me filming for the Archer Mini is about 22 bucks. On this one, we're looking at 39 bucks. Now this light does have a lockout mode. So if I push and hold from moonlight, I let off, push and hold, and just keep holding it down. You see we get that acknowledgement flash, and now you can see that the light is locked out. Nothing I can do will turn that light back on. To long press, you'll wait until you see that single acknowledgement, and then the light's unlocked and we can use it as normal. Okay, we're going to pour some water here, and we're going to check the IPX8 waterproof standard on the Thrunite Archer Pro. So we'll turn the light on. Let's ramp down. Let's get to a low setting here. I don't want to blind your eyes, so you see those acknowledgement flashes. We don't have to worry about any charge port covers to make sure are in place or anything like that. We just throw the darn thing in the water and it's IPX8. Now, after we've went underwater, we're going to go ahead and test it. So we'll ramp up. We'll wait for the acknowledgement flash at the high end of the spectrum. Double press, there's turbo. Triple press for strobe. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Single press turns the light off. Long press turns the light to firefly. Again, 15 days of runtime. That is absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, this light clearly passes the IPX8 waterproof standard with flying colors down to 2 meters. Okay, right now we're looking at that firefly. That's the 0.4 lumen, 15 days of runtime. This is a good setting, and as you can see, there's plenty of light out of this setting. It's not really good for looking off in the distance, although I don't think the camera's picking it up, but my eyes, I can see what's going on down there. But for looking for a splinter or looking in a bag or hanging it in a tent as a night light, things like that, this is a fantastic setting for things like that. So now we're looking at low. This is 13 lumens, 1.54 days of runtime. Now I'm going to ramp up to high. So I'm just letting it ramp. There's the flash for high, 478 lumens. Again, 1 minute, and then it steps down to 208 lumens for an additional 2.5 hours. Now let me double press for turbo. 1, 2. That's 1022 lumens, 1.5 minutes, and then it drops down to 191 lumens for 2.41 hours. Now if you want the brightest light after step down, it's better to do it from high than from turbo. Again, 134 meters of throw and 4,500 on the candela. So let's triple press and take a look at that strobe. 1, 2, 3. Strobe, 92 lumens for 4.33 hours. That's a very nice disorienting strobe. Single press turns the light back off, and another single press will bring the light back to high. And again, I can ramp down or up depending on what I need. You see the acknowledgements, and this is a really nice light. The UI of it is very, very nice, easy to understand, and I love the fact, like right now, we came to the lowest setting, and if I turn it off, it has a memory. Right there, turn it off, turn it on, and if I like somewhere in the middle, maybe I like that. I turn it off, turn it back on, and it's right there in the middle. And also, this light does have blinking, so if the battery gets low, the light will blink, it will flash, and letting you know that you need to charge it. So hopefully you enjoyed those night shots of this Thrunite Archer Pro. So very cool offering from Thrunite. I want to say thank you to Thrunite for sending this light out for review. I think it's a big hit. I think it's going to do fantastic things. With all that being said, folks, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.